Hello and welcome, everybody. My name is Evil Mage. Today we're back in ATS. This is the afternoon of day 2 on this career, and we've made some good progress. Let's see what kind of jobs we have to work with today. This harvester looks good. 8 grand for not too long. What else do we have? That's okay. Rock Springs to... We have a page to Flagstaff. Let's work with the page to Camp Verde. It's not a bad route. It's an articulated trailer with the harvesters. Be a little long, but shouldn't be hard to deal with. Alright, so engines on. Oop, turn them back off. Engines on, lights should be on. There we go. I always forget to turn them on and off at the certain times of day because I don't keep track of what time of day it is. End up getting fined, so I always run with my lights on. It's not a bad practice anyway. Makes you more visible on the road. Alright, that was about as wide as I could make it. We still rubbed on the gate there, but didn't say we damaged anything, so we're good. Alright, so the heads up is saying about 4 hours, so it'll be 10, maybe 15 minutes. Shouldn't be too long. It's couple big highways with some high speed limits. Should be able to just cruise on this. We're doing alright on money, 40 grand. Not enough to buy a truck with yet. We could take out a loan. But I don't know. I've thought about it. Kinda don't really want to take out a loan for my first truck. But at the same time, I don't know how long I want to grind these quick contracts. We'll see what happens. Wow. Took that corner really wide. Probably a bit too fast, too. That's alright. We're in good shape. We're still just cruising. Every trucker's best friend, a double roundabout. People don't understand that while, yes, you're in the outside lane, that doesn't mean your trailer's gonna be. Alright, so, making some decent progress here. Should be hopping on a highway shortly, I believe. I've got thousands of hours in these games. There are not too many places that I don't kind of know the route to. Oh, everybody's slamming on their brakes. Okay. They didn't know how to go from one lane to two, huh? That's interesting. I know they're gonna stop going from two back down to one. I didn't quite expect that on a 1 to 2 lane. Got a decent speed limit here, but we could definitely do a little better. Come on. Although I wasn't even doing 55 back there. Too many hills. Don't have the modded traffic on here. I've used the realistic traffic mod a lot in a lot of my playthroughs, and it's great. I enjoy it, but the trouble with merging in the AI is bad enough without doubling, tripling, quadrupling the traffic as you get into cities. I do not like sitting at a merge point with 30 cars in front of me that don't know how to merge, and I sit there for 6 hours in game and I've gone 10 feet. And yes, that happens. If I end up running into time trouble on a delivery, though, you can exit the game and come back in, and all of the traffic will have despawned. So that's cool. That's helpful. But it's just a pain sitting there waiting for so long for nothing to happen. So that's why I didn't use it on this playthrough. What does that say? We got 6 miles. Okay. Getting closer. Shouldn't be too much longer. Alright. Nice hard concrete barriers on both sides here. Let's not mess this turn. We already got a little bit of damage earlier. Don't think I was that far over the line either, but the AI doesn't really come into oncoming traffic, so I must have been. I must have passed like a really wide vehicle going the other way for that. And just been hugging the line a little too close. So I'm sure it was my fault for that one. I've had several intersection accidents that were definitely not my fault that I've still got fined for. The AI can get away with the right on red sometimes, where I never can. So you won't see me do right on reds too much in this series because of that. But anyways, yeah, I'll make a left turn with a green arrow. And someone will make a right on red and run into the side of my truck. And I get fined. I don't understand that. I took the corner all the way out to the light. You know? I mean, as wide as I could possibly... Oh, there's some damage. Lovely. Road signs. But anyways, pull almost all the way to the opposing light. And then start your turn absolutely as wide as you can go. You would have cleared, but the guy making the right on red pulls out into the intersection, right into the side of your truck, and you get fined. It's always fun. But anyways, I'm sure it'll happen. I'll show you when it happens again. We are almost done with this delivery. Doing pretty good. Little bit of damage. Probably cost me a little bit of money. But that's okay. I saw the flag. We're almost there. Just going around the corner here. We'll get it dropped off. Had a little bit of damage. Couldn't really avoid the road sign, the road construction sign. I had a truck next to me. But the other one I think was pretty square on my shoulders. I had to have been over the line. Couldn't have been by too much, though. Alright, turn in here. Another left. We should be good. Come around the corner here. There's the delivery point. see where they want it. It's an articulated, it's early, it'll just be a straight in pull. So, pretty simple delivery. Yep, there we go. 25 XP, just pull forward. Okay. Swing wide. Gotta get the articulated trailer out far enough and then straight again, so that should work. And then come back over. And there's the green. Alright, so that was one delivery. Let's see what else we can do. What do we have on the job market today? That one looks good. It's heavy equipment out of Page. Let's see if it's the same yard. Page isn't that big of a place. I think it is. Alright, so the beginning of this will be pretty similar. I think once we hit the first big highway, we'll start heading south instead of north. Going to Arizona this time instead of Wyoming. So anyways, we've already done this first little bit once before, trying to get to the highway. Might be a little quiet, a little uneventful. Go as wide as we can here and see if we hit anything this time. I think we're good. Might have rubbed something a little bit, but no damage. Alright. Off we go. I remember flying into the other lane on this turn here. Let's try not to do that again. Much better. Okay. I think this is going to be pretty straight for now. I like the graphics in this game. Some of the scenery looks really good. I just get caught staring at it sometimes. I like that picture right there. In fact, I think I might take a snapshot. Oops. Alright. Didn't mean to do that. Alright. Just looking at the job info here real quick. A little bitty town off in the distance there. It's been pretty uneventful so far this trip. Ooh. Okay. Didn't get clipped that time. Going a little quick. How low are you gonna go here? Another double roundabout. Fun. With a lot of traffic, too. Lovely. Alright, Mr. Bus. Careful. Jeez. Saw a mod on the mod hub the other day that changed the day-night cycle. So in the winter you had longer nights and shorter days, and in the summer you had longer days and shorter nights. I thought that was pretty cool. I think it was based on real time, like actual player time. So this time of year, we're going into winter, or actually, we're kind of in winter, so the nights would be longer. Um, there's also like a snow winter weather mod, but I think it's more of just the skin. I don't think it affects the traction. I don't think it makes icy roads. But anyways, having all that together in the game would be really cool. I'd love to drive around in some slick, snowy weather in the winters. But I'd want it kind of to be all one mod, just so I know it's integrated properly. I don't know. Just a thought. I know the stuff's kind of out there individually. I don't know about the traction, though. I don't know if there's winter physics mods. I haven't really looked much into the physics mods, though. Probably should. See if I can put that together. That'd be kind of cool to throw in these on this playthrough. I wouldn't mind having a couple cab overs too, but that's really starting to change the game as far as well, maybe not, depending on which mods I pick. I don't want to make like anything too overpowered. I definitely don't want to start throwing like 10,000 horsepower engines and stuff in here. That's not what I'm about. Ooh, almost clipped that truck, or that car there. Trying to get over. Wait. Was all that really the same route up until here? We're like halfway. No. Couldn't have been. We've definitely been down this way before. Anyways, I don't know. Could have swore we were headed to Arizona. I don't know. Whoa. What was that about? The truck jumped a little bit. Alright, a little over an hour here of game time. Should be a few more minutes, no more than 5, unless something really happens to mess us up here. Another heavy equipment. Okay. Give him lots of room to merge over here. Don't want to be anywhere near him. We are cruising here. 29, 27, 37? I don't know. Getting close. Not too many more miles. I play on a desktop and my monitor is mounted on the opposing wall, so I'm like 12 feet away. Sometimes I misread things, but anyways. My eyesight's not great. Alright, there's the flag. We are close. Must have been 29. Kinda overdid it on the brakes there. That's alright. I drive on a wheel, and I have absolutely no feeling in my feet, so I can't always tell how hard I'm hitting the brakes or the gas. Happens in real life too, except at least then I can feel the momentum pulling me forward, saying, oh, let off the brake a little bit. Don't need to stop that hard. I can't do that sitting here in a wheel. I don't have the motion set up or anything. I just have a basic G29 here. So. Alright. We have an articulated load. Oh, that shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to drive down oncoming traffic here for a little bit. Just make this corner. Alright. Where do you want it? Oh, straight ahead. Piece of cake. Although there's not really a whole lot of room to maneuver the trailer over. I can't pull this way wide and come back like I usually do. But we'll try and make it work here. Did I get it in the green? No, I did not. I'm gonna have to call it anyway, though. Not much I could have done on that one. I had a building next to me where I needed to go wide. Alright, so we'll pick one more hazmat. I think we're gonna just work from right to left here. I feel like you wouldn't necessarily start a new hazmat driver on explosives. I feel like this is kind of the way you would normally train a driver, maybe. I could be wrong, though. We'll see. I actually think probably flammable solids would be the first thing they would give you. Alright. I just want to look at a truck here real quick and see how much money I'm trying to save up to. Alright. I actually thought about taking out a loan there. I don't know. I decided not to. Let's grab another delivery here and head on out. We've got some pretty decent jobs here. Price to Rock Springs, price to Steamboat, Provo to Rock Springs. I don't know which one to take. Flagstaff to Page is really easy. Wouldn't mind going to Steamboat, though. Let's do that one. So we're taking a Harvester from Price to Steamboat. This should be an interesting drive. There's actually quite a few little mountain passes on this route. I know you can't really get to Steamboat without going over one of a few different passes. So I love Steamboat Springs. Been there many, many times. Main Street Steamboat just looks awesome. I love it. There's a really cool Western wear shop there too. I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but they've been there since like 1905. All kinds of good stuff. I used to have a couple different jobs with planes. I used to detail private planes. and I also used to work for an airline. I detailed a bunch of planes up at the Hayden Airport just outside Steamboat. Kind of miss those jobs. I can't physically handle them anymore, but that was really cool. Used to drive all over Colorado detailing private planes. Used to work. I did a bunch at Hayden. I did a bunch at Eagle, just outside of Vail. Did a bunch in Aspen. I did a few on Rifle. Did a couple in Grand Junction. Aspen and Eagle were really cool, though. Steamboat was too. But I detailed a private, I think it was something big. It was either like a Global or a 727, 737, something. It was massive. Like, could have been a commercial liner, but it was a private plane owned by like a prince in the UAE. That plane was freaking gorgeous. It was all like hardwood and gold and everything. I'm like, this thing's got to be so heavy. Why would you build an airplane out of such heavy materials? He's got to spend so much on fuel too for a plane that size and that heavy. Had like a conference room and a few bedrooms. It was basically like a giant mobile home with wings. It took 3 of us like what? Almost 16, 18 hours to get it cleaned. All one shift. We were exhausted by the time we were done, but that plane was just gorgeous. The Koch brothers used to have a private helicopter that was the only access to a house they owned up on the hills above Aspen, Snowmass. I tried to get a contract to clean that thing, but I don't think we ever got it. Anyways, 2.5 hours game time left. Alright. This load shouldn't be bad on some of these streets. I'll just stay in the fast lane and I won't have to worry about it. Some of these towns in Utah get really tight. It'll be a while before we hit another town here. We can just cruise for a while. Burn some mileage. I love some of the scenery in Utah, especially northern Utah. Northern Utah is really pretty. Red light with no other vehicles. Oh, nice stop there, buddy. Good job. Alright. This video's getting kind of long. I think we'll finish this delivery. Or try to. And call it there. It's almost noon already on Wednesday. Okay. Alright. We are starting to head up into the hills here. Okay, we need to slow down a bit here. There we go. Much better. Vernal. Alright. Been here a few times. Real life and the game. Usually just passing through, but it's not a bad little town. It's kind of nice. Luckily, there's no collisions on those tree limbs. All of these trees pretty much covering the entire right lane. Come on, light. There we go, green light. Let's go. Still says 2 hours of game day to deliver this. Huh. Don't want to hit my trailer on anything here, so I'm kind of hogging both lanes. once we get out of Vernal, we'll have a little bit of open road, and then we'll head into the mountains. And that's where the fun really begins on this trip. At least we don't have to do Rabbit Ears Pass. Although the other options aren't a whole lot better. It's alright. I don't think we have to do Rabbit Ears anyway. I think Rabbit Ears is southeast of Steamboat, coming in from that way. I could be wrong. I haven't been there, and I haven't done Rabbit Ears Pass in probably 20 years. There's some really cool contracts in this game out of Steamboat headed up towards Yellowstone. I think there's a helicopter that you have to deliver. It's a wide load. It's a pretty good sized helicopter. That job's pretty cool. There's an achievement tied to it too. I think if you deliver it without damage, it's like a Steam achievement or whatever for it. Alright. Okay. This actually, I think this might be the easy route in. Through, some of the scenery's looking familiar. I think we're coming in through the Hayden side. I've been through this route several times. If it's the one I'm thinking of, and I'm pretty sure it is. There's kind of 3 ways in and out of Steamboat. Got Rabbit Ears Pass headed southeast. Got this road headed pretty much straight west. And then you've got another pass going out north into Wyoming towards Yellowstone. We're not even going to get all the way into Steamboat. This is going to be before we get there. That's kind of disappointing. That's okay though. We'll go through it a few times, I'm sure. All right. There's the flag. We're just about done. It's an articulated, so it'll be a pretty straightforward park job. Collect our money and maybe call it a day here. Come on, open up, gate. There we go. Swing nice and wide here. Just because we don't necessarily know where we're going. Oh, okay. I think I can do that. Now that I realize we're actually not an articulated trailer. We're just a regular trailer with a big heavy machine on it. Yeah. Alright. Let's see if I can do this in one shot. I don't think we had the room to straight shot it. So interior camera probably, I don't know. We'll do it this way. We'll do it third person just to make it a little easier. Some of these I can do in first person, and I probably could, but yeah. Sometimes those turn into really long attempts. spots. That's not bad. Let's see if we can straighten out a bit. Turn back the other way. Get over that. Ooh, just barely. But that screwed us. Okay, so. What do we want to do here? Should be able to hook back the other way. Do we clear the opening? I don't know if we cleared the opening. I don't think we did. We definitely did not. Now we will, though. Come on, straighten out. That's much better. I think we can actually hit the opening now. Yeah, we should be alright. Still need to move a little over, but that should be good. From here we could definitely do it pretty easy from interior cam, but must have been a pillar or something. I don't know. We're almost in. Anyways, this should do it for the video once I get parked here. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. And feel free to subscribe to keep up with this or any of the other games that I'm posting. I hope to see you in the next video, and have a wonderful day. Alright, we are in. Let's see if we leveled here. No, we leveled last load. Alright, so that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day. And bye-bye.